My name is George Dahari, and I chose to do my topic on the importance of an inclusive environment. An inclusive environment is where you have special ed kids and general ed kids under the same classroom. We could trace back an inclusive classroom all the way back to Brown versus the Board of Education of 1954. In that case, Brown versus the Board of Education, they were trying to stop segregations within the schools. Parents and advocates of students with disabilities saw a broader implication of that case. They saw where children with disability could be encoded into the law. In 1975, their combined efforts got Congress to pass legislation that mandated children with disabilities receive a free and appropriate education. This meant that students would be individually evaluated and placed on a continuum of options, which included general education classroom, special education classroom, at-home services, services in the hospital, all day, or even part of the day.
Hello, my name is Lyndon Gordon, and I'm the director here for the after-school program, Lean Ed Services. We have an inclusive setting here where we do have special ed kids and general education kids mixed in together. I think it's beneficial for the special education kids to be among the general education kids generally because they can benefit socially and improve themselves academically in a setting like this. The reason is sometimes my special education kids might be giving me problems with focusing on any given day, and I have general education kids that can sit down with them and be like a mentor. So having the whole setting mixed is beneficial for the special education children.
Vicky is from special ed class and Daniel is from general education classroom. And Victor kind of reinforced my point about the general ed and special ed mixing together and helping each other, because the only way Victor agreed to do this interview today is if Daniel was in the take with him. So Victor, why don't you tell us a little bit about your speech therapy and everything else that you go through? Okay, so tell him.
I go to speech therapy, and I do is that I listen to stories, then answer the question. In OT I do fun activities like painting and building stuff.
And how often do you do it? Do you do speech therapy within your classroom, or do they take you out of the class? How does that work?
Take me out of the class.
How often they do?
At Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay, and this Daniel here is your buddy. So tell me what it is that you enjoy when you come to the after school being with Daniel. How does Daniel help you?
Sometimes he helps me with problems.
Daniel helps you with your problems, and you enjoy that? Okay, and Daniel?
Like Victor used to have problems. He used to cry when he didn't get what he wants. You know, like throw a tantrum. I was the one that cools him down. You know, and whenever he needs help with like math and stuff, I help him with the problems. If my uncle's not here or anybody else is not here, hard ones that they don't get, I can get them. And mostly with his problems that he has, like you know, like physically and mentally, I help him with those. Also, so pretty much that's I help him a lot. It feels good.
Cool. Okay, thank you. He's evaluated every year. What else?
What else you want to know?
Yeah.
Do the teacher constantly stay in touch with you if they find that they're having any problems or anything like that?
They will write or they'll call me.
The teachers would write or call you if they have any problems?
And they'll get a meeting together.
Okay.
And we'll all get together.
I never had
even the therapist. We'll all get together, the therapist, the teachers, and we'll discuss what, you know, if he's falling behind on something.
Don't tell me. Daniel!
want for our kids. We want our children, both from special ed and general ed classrooms, to be able to integrate and come together and enjoy each other's company and benefit from playing with each other. By not having an inclusive classroom and we keep these kids separate, when they get into an environment like this, into a playground, then they do not know how to interact with each other properly and how to play and get along with each other if we keep them separate. So once again, my take on an inclusive classroom is beneficial to the overall development of a child. Not only the education development of a child, but this is how kids begin at this age to start socializing with each other.
Going up.